Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera. My name is HUMAIRA binti AZRI from IPGK Campus Raja MELEWAR, and today in this video I will be presenting about our current education system in our country, which is Malaysia. So first of all, in 2011, our Ministry of Education (MOE) then launched a comprehensive review of our national education system in order to develop a new Malaysia education blueprint, which is PPPM 2013 till 2025, which is in Malay Pelan Pembangunan Pendidikan Malaysia. So, Malaysia Education Blueprint has assessed the current performance of the national education system and takes into account past achievements and compares them with international benchmarks. Therefore, this plan aims to first, achieve international educational standards, second, establishing a vision for our educational system, and the third one is producing individuals who will meet country's future needs. So, to ensure that these three goals can be achieved and also to create an open and creative Malaysian society, the education system must be able to provide students with strong intellectual, spiritual, physical, and emotional readiness. The focus of this feeling is necessarily more on the mastery of basic knowledge and skills, but also the mastery of various skills such as creative and critical thinking skills, effective communication skills, the skill of enjoying the beauty of creation and art, choice and decision-making skills, skills in finding, interpreting, and applying information, skills to get along and work with others, and leadership and management skills. Therefore, in this effort, the Malaysian education system needs to emphasize these following 6 things, which is first is cooperative learning, which means teaching and learning strategies that emphasize tasks, problems, and projects carried out by students in group consisting of various abilities. Next one is think critically and reflectively, where they will focus on the ability to make choices and decisions based on their own rational reasons and justifications. Third one is the development of creativity, that they need to highlight a lot of creative activities, including thinking logically, building imagination, and can give their own opinions. Fourth is generic skills, which mean can be used to provide a skilled, efficient, and competent workforce in the workplace. Next is the various intelligences. Each individual has diverse of intelligences and abilities as mentioned in the theory of the multiple intelligences, such as verbal linguistic, mathematical logic, musical, spatial, interpersonal and intrapersonal, and body kinesthetics. All of these abilities can produce a holistic and balanced individual. Okay, so the last one is learning skills to learn. As we all know, these study skills are very important to every student. So, these skills are taught in parallel and integrated with the learning of a subject, such as speed reading skills, finding and selecting information, referring, making notes, writing summaries, speaking in public, and so on are given great emphasis during the teaching and learning process. So moving on to 5 aspirations of our education system, which is first is access. Access means every child in Malaysia has the right to equal educational opportunities to enable them to reach their potential. Nationwide access rates among children at all levels by 2020 will be ensured. Second one is quality, which means all children have the opportunity to get an excellent education based on the uniqueness of the education system and on par with the international education system. Third is equity. A high-performing education system provides quality education to every child regardless of geographical location, gender, or socio-economic background. MOE, Ministry of Education, aims to bridge the achievement gap between urban and rural students, socio-economic levels, and gender achievement by up to 50% by 2020. The fourth one is unity. Schools play a big role in strengthening the unity among students. Through interaction with students from various socio-economic, religious, and ethnic backgrounds, they will learn to understand, accept, and appreciate their differences and sharing experiences. The last one is efficiency. MOE aims to maximize student achievement outcomes according to their current allocation level. Therefore, each student needs to have these 6 main characteristics in order for them to be able to compete globally. The first is knowledge, where every student needs to master literacy and numeracy skills at the most basic levels. The second is thinking skills, that is, each student learns how to acquire knowledge throughout life, as well as apply curiosity and practice lifelong learning. The third is bilingual skills, where each student must master at least Bahasa Malaysia and English. Next is ethics and spirituality. That is, the education system will provide experience to every child to face the challenges that will be faced when they grow up, so that they can resolve every conflict harmoniously, wisely make judgments, adhere to principles when in critical situations, and dare to do something right. The last one is national identity. A strong national identity is tied to the principles of Rukun Negara, which are necessary for Malaysia's future success. Every student must be proud to be known as a Malaysian citizen, regardless of their ethnicity, religion, or socio-economic status. Next is 11 shifts have been made by the government in order to produce the changes desired by all citizens below. First, provide equal access to international quality education. Second, to ensure that every student is proficient in Bahasa Malaysia and English. Third, to produce Malaysians who appreciate values. Fourth, transforming the teaching career as a choice of profession. Next is ensure high-performing leaders are placed in every school. Enable the JPN, PPD, and schools to provide specific solutions based on needs. Utilizing ICT to improve the quality of learning in Malaysia. Transformation of educational delivery abilities and capabilities. Work with parents, the community, and the private sector more widely. Maximize student achievement for every penny spent. And the last one is improving the transparency of public accountability. The transformation of national education system as contained in the Malaysia Education Blueprint is implemented in 3 waves. The first wave was during 2013 to 2025. This first wave emphasized on improving the system by accelerating the change of program implementation methods. Meanwhile, the second wave took place during 2016 to 2020. In this wave, the ministry will implement changes to the national education structure to accelerate the journey of change to all initiatives that started during the first wave, such as movement to all 410,000 teachers and 10,000 principals or headmasters to a new career package and ministry restructuring. Next, the third wave occurs in 2021 to 2025, where this wave focuses on a shift towards excellence with increased operational flexibility, such as at this time all schools, teachers, and principals need to show performance above minimum standard. So, to ensure that the objectives of PPPM are implemented, MOE also implemented several actions, including maintaining the commitment and focus of the top leadership on this plan, as well as the establishment of a small unit, namely PADU, to drive the implementation of PPPM. PADU will have executive power and play a role in monitoring progress, resolving implementation issues with responsible officers, and communicating with stakeholders about this transformation. MOE will also establish a performance management system through clear KPIs, in addition to continuing to engage ministry officials with other stakeholders to obtain feedback and input to ensure that the entire education system is involved in this transformation process. So the 17 main initiatives are: first one is transformation of vocational education, including collaboration of vocational schools with industry, curriculum alignment with international standards, improving teacher skills in TEAMS and PISA. The Linus 2.0 extension includes English literacy, improving the language skills of English teachers. So as you can see, next is the teacher charter, includes a career package and competency assessment instruments, implementation of the new CPD master plan. The school leaders charter includes NQPEL, career path and improve new offerings. Regional transformation schools, including the school improvement program and high performance schools, rebranding of matriculation and Form 6, increased enrollment in inclusive education programs, includes infrastructure to be more friendly to special needs, provision of one Bestari net and software to schools, integration of educational data for the production of a data system for dashboard improvement, implementation of outcome-based budgeting, which is OBB, organizational restructuring for MOE. 2 is strengthening the curriculum of Islamic moral and civic education, overhaul and rebranding the RIMUP remote program. For your information, 6 PPPM initiatives have been achieved within 100 days, which is first, high-level thinking skills, which is HOT. Second one is literacy and numeracy, which is Linus. The third one is English teacher profession, Pro-ELT. The fourth one is transformation of the Institute of Teacher Education, which is IPG. And the fifth one is school leaders charter. And the last one is parent suggestions, which is something similar like PIBG. So this is my hot question. In your opinion, what is the impact on students when the high-level thinking skills HOT system is applied? That's all from me. Thank you for watching.